to move. You'll make
Care about that chocobo?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Sure.
All right.
There's a good lad.
I love chocobos.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Yep. Let's go ahead and get this completed.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
It's probably a white chocobo as well. There is Feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Jesus.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Dang. Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought they were... Oh, never mind, they are.
Cornered feathers. You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Huh? And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
You really think you're gonna have a chance against me? Heck, what just interrupted me? I am the thunder. Use that. No one's got a hit on me yet. Ah, finally got a hit on me. That was gonna do this flawlessly. He's like, yeah, but, like I sliced his nuts off.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
No way! No way!
Ambrosia.
How?
It is you. You survived.
Does that mean we could use you as a
Yourself a flock.
freaking ride?
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Oh, thank goodness! We can make traveling on foot
Bugger me if this
go
isn't a
much faster.
heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Give me my saddle. Yes.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
Why do you
She
gotta give her an
doesn't
eye
need-
patch?
How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
I had to give her an eye patch though.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those Chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
The White Wing Wonder. Wait, I had to equip this to use it, really? Actually, I don't know. Ah, thank goodness. Yes! Finally, I get to... Oh.
Fly, Ambrosia. Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
That's what I was saying. I was like, hey, you haven't
Strong
seen him in
words,
5
Roger.
years.
You're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
That mogul is now open. Okay. Okay, I guess this just means more side missions.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Well, time to go to Hawkscry Cliff. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Lovebirds. Clive is, like I said, Clive is hard-headed. You can easily tell she wants that.
Extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories, starting with the village of Amber.
Take on these enemies as we build up that, just to build up that meter that we have.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dance?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Oh, there's a chest over there. Hold on, let me get this. I guess we're supposed to go through here.
Come along now. For one of the boys.
So the you? The youth.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen him, didn't you? At
I
least
sure
I
did.
think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Ambrosia are sending nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
ASAP too. Cause the sooner we know, the better situation we're gonna be in. Because obviously they're after those guys. If that's us, then that means they're after us. Of
We are
course.
travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Oh man.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
That's one thing that's like one of the most difficult things you gotta deal with. Not just in stories, but in reality as well. Having
Chocobos will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Having to go against your own family, especially if it's either your sibling or your parents. In Clive's case, is his mom, of course.
Ever since the apology tree, we've seen more and more of these.
What do you think?
But there's like
the mother crystal's collapse.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
The playstyle of the Thunder is not as good as I hope to be. But it's not terrible by any means.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
No one tells me what to do.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
They say this like we're easy work for them.
You a true son of Rosaria.
Look what I'm doing to you, buddy. Okay, who's the healer? Alright, I want to get rid of the healer. Who is that? The healer can't even keep up, too. Man, they act like they can take us on any day they want, but they didn't even get a chance to even hit us.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Uh-oh. Time to ride on the Chocobo.
Good girl.
Oh wow, it's right there. Wow, we didn't even have to. Wow, you can't get off.
Straight home now. Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh, this is makes me so sick right now. Whoever did this, I'm gonna do this exactly to them. Oh my gosh.
This was my mother's doing.
Golly.
Why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
How could anybody really like Clive's mom? Like she's literally been like this pretty much at the very start of the game.
Madness drives her, and I will end it.
It really says there's no tread of light of her. Not a single second in the game with a single tread of light.
Yes.
Like, golly.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in. Thanks, Gal.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here! Fuck off!
And the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall! Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.